Hey YouTubers, I'm back with a little more audio talk and a little more talk about the Rocky Mountain Audio Fest. I said I would follow up on it, and I'm going to. Today I'm going to just spend a minute talking about some interconnects that I bought while I was there. And before I talk about them specifically, I'll talk about interconnects in general. You might predict that, and I may have mentioned it in other videos, I am not a high-end interconnect kind of guy. What I try to do is buy interconnects that are well made and let the rest take care of itself. I find it ridiculous that interconnects cost as much as they do in the high-end world. I was exchanging YouTube mail with one of my subscribers, and I basically told him I consider cable to be audio jewelry. So I like the effect of giant garden hose cables in a system. I can see why if you've spent, 5 or 10 grand on amplification, you don't want to put skinny wire between those components, or you don't want to put Radio Shack wire between them. I get it. It's not a rational choice. It's more of an emotional choice. That's my opinion. I don't care if you want to put expensive cable in your stereo. Go for it. I think it'll look really cool. So I've mentioned before that I tend to use products from Blue Jean cables, and I'll continue to do so. What I have in my system right now is all Blue Jean LC1. That's a low capacitance cable. It's terminated with the Canary terminations that Blue Jean puts on them. Very high quality terminations. I get them with a Tech Flex around them so that they're kind of held together. So it's a really nice thing. It's kind of hard to video it because it's tucked behind the rack, but I think maybe I've shown those in another video too. Anyway, so that's what I do. I'm not a bargain shopper. I don't use cheesy stuff. I just buy well constructed stuff that, the specs are reasonably good. So I guess in that sense, I'm not a tweaker. So it's funny though, because I must have sort of gotten into the mood while I was at the Rocky Mountain Audio Fest. Kimber Kable was there, and while I've never owned any of their cables, I'm kind of okay with their low end, and that's where I would buy if I were going to buy any. And as it turns out, since I was in the mood and sort of the excitement of the thing, I went to see their display. They had a cable braider there for their PBJ cables, and they basically make cables for you on the spot at this event. So yes, I got caught up in that. And what I did was I asked for a half meter and a 1 meter piece to be made for me. I should have done two 1 meter pieces and a half meter, and I would have been able to replace everything in my stereo. But I didn't. So what I did is on eBay, I ordered the next level up from the PBJ. Somebody's selling some used cables. That's timbre, which is one notch up from the PBJ. But anyway, the PBJs look like this if you haven't seen them before. And I remember the first time I saw them, and that was, gosh, back in the early 90s, I would say. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. There's no insulator on these, there's no shielding. So the concept is that the braiding provides the shielding effect, I guess I should say. And so they're a minimalist cable, and this is the way they've been making them forever. This set and this set here, you're not going to be able to get in this color combination, according to what they said at the RMAF. This was custom for that show, so they've got a little wrap on one side. You're not going to be able to see this, but yeah, you can see it. There you go. They got a little wrap here, and that's specifically for RMAF 2013, so it's kind of commemorative cable. That's what bums me out about not having bought enough to wire up my whole system, but I think I'll get over it. So here I am with arguably high-end cable. I would say it's the very lowest end of the high end. And why? Well, like I said, I got caught up in the excitement, and I thought, what the heck? The stuff was 30% off. So I went ahead and bought what I bought, and then I bought a little more on eBay, like I said. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my system once I have all of it, and I'm going to see if I hear a difference. And even if I don't hear a difference, that's fine because look at this. It's really cool. It's gold and black. And my Conrad, it'll match my Conrad Johnson gear, and black goes with everything. And not only that, it's real flexible, whereas the blue jean stuff isn't. So if it doesn't sound worse, then I'm just going to leave it in because it looks cool. That's me. Catch you later. Thanks for watching.